to be going over the back mount, going to be going over the escapes from it, and on the next tape, most likely some submissions from us being back mounted. Now, to start with, the back mount is by far the most dangerous position there is. The strikes from the back are devastating, and you really the submissions also, you can't really see them or feel them coming too well if they know a pretty good bit of them, which we'll go over later, like I said. The first thing we're going to do here is I'll show you just the basic grips here from the back mount. Go ahead and get on there. Just to keep yourself safe. When they go ahead and get the hooks on there. See, we're on our stomach area right here. The very first thing you're going to be wanting to do, obviously, is to block this choke that they're most likely going to be going for first. You can do that. What really helps also here is lifting the shoulder up. Just lifting up right here helps a lot. You're going to be wanting to bring at least one arm up to try to block that choke from getting in front of you here. And your other arm here, if they're trying to pull back on this, going for that, which we'll practice later, you have your other hand here to grab your own bicep to block this. And that's the basic thing right here you're going to be wanting to look out. Go ahead and hop off. The first two positions here that they're going to be always trying to go for is either going to be that rear naked choke, or they're going to be going for the arm bar, just the basic arm bar going over there. So you need to watch out for those mostly. Okay, the first thing here we're going to be working on is just basically, besides blocking this here, is we're going to try to go ahead and get hold of their arms. Now to do this, you can lean down right here, which you're probably going to be wanting to do anyway, just so you can block and put your shoulder up. Right here is where you need to start grabbing their arms. Get your outside grip on right here, and get you another outside grip on. You can go ahead and start doing this. Like I said, you'll probably need to anyway to be blocking the choke off or them sliding up for something else. Get some grips on their arms right here and start pulling them forward. You want to pull them to the top of your head, like so, and start working your way up right here. And this other hand's liable to be striking or on the ground for their own balance. As we're doing this first one here, turn it around to the side. Keep pressure down on this right here, and they're going to be having their hooks in usually. And when they do, you can get out of this. We're going to work on that here in a minute. But for right now, we're just going to try and keep their weight going over the back of over the top of our head here. And start trying to set up as you're keeping pressure on there. A lot of times they'll slide right off this way, especially if you work their hooks out. Now we'll go over their getting their hooks out. Alright, now to get their hooks out, the first thing you want to start with, like we've just covered here, is blocking this choke and getting your head down. Getting your arms in here. Probably best to show this also from this angle. As soon as you lower your head, you can take either leg here to get the hooks out and straighten it straight out and back. I don't know if you can see that. Let me get over here. Straight out and back. And you'll notice that hook, it gets lost right there. As soon as you start doing that, when you get it back all the way straight back, put it over here against your right leg or left, whichever way you're doing this, and drag it straight down and pass to get that hook out. Now see, they haven't got a hook in on that side. They're vulnerable to be rolled over or slid off. Bring it straight back, bring it over, and straight up against your other side. Now this narrows your base, but what it does is it frees up their hook. And by the time you bring it over here, you can sit down. You can squat down, and they'll have a real hard time trying to get that hook in. From there, you can start cross gripping to get their hands here. Alright, now that we've figured out how to get their hooks off of us, now we're just simply going to put that into use and just getting their hooks off and pull them up over our head. Go ahead and show that once or twice here. Getting their hooks. Remember what I said here, start blocking. Believe me, if the choke isn't coming in, their arms aren't coming in, they're either striking at you or they're fixing to try to get the choke in, so you might as well go ahead and start blocking. You'll be defending yourself like this right here. Let me show that right quick also. Putting this up, I might have mentioned this earlier, will stop a lot of those chokes. Now you'll see some people put their arm over like this to block them, but see that leaves your arm way up there and way out there. Just go ahead and block regularly. It will prevent all this around your throat, and you have this one, like I said, to cover it up, grabbing your own bicep. Alright, let's get our hooks off and see if we can't get her over the top of us. Alright, once again from this side. Alright, when you find yourself on your stomach here, like I said, which is a terrible position to be in, the worst, and you're blocking up, and you lay down and trying to get them to come over you, or just, you know, so you can block better, you can do like I was showing here, the single arm grab, but you can also cross out. When they put this hand down, you can use your other hand to come over here and grab this. This one here to grab this, and then you can start working back. And remember now, when you get far enough back, they may go for that arm bar, so keep your arms tight as you're backing out. But you can just continue to grip up. Start crossing out, and see when they counter grip right here trying to block it, just recross out right here. Reach back over them, keep working your way up. Now is a good time, since they know they're fixing to lose, is to go ahead and get the hook out by putting your leg straight back, bringing it over. Then a little fight for position.